And after that barn burner of a fight, we move it on. Here we have Karlen Minasian, 4-1, currently residing at Örebro Fight Gym, but is a Ukrainian at heart, and due to the current situation is training here in Sweden. He is a fighter who takes on all comers. He takes on everyone. He fought a 15-5 Brazilian at ACA 136 when he was only 3-0, and he showed a lot of heart. I mean, the Brazilian had his back for a long time. It was a close fight. It was up and down, and due to a cut, the fight was stopped. So the only loss on Minasian's record is due to a cut. So the fight was stopped in between rounds, and he took another win since then, coming in tonight again at 4-1, training with the likes of Rahman Stromanis. And, you know, he's really coming to his own over at Örebro Fight Gym. Very in shape fighter as well, coming up from flyweight. Very physically strong, young guy, an all-round monster.
Oh yeah, this guy is a real monster, and honestly, his MMA record doesn't necessarily tell the whole story. I mean, he has background in Muay Thai, in Judo. He's a Ukrainian champion in Muay Thai and amateur MMA. He's also competed in amateur boxing and Sambo.
So he's done it all.
Yeah, pretty much. And if you want to see one of the most uncomfortable knockouts that you probably will ever see, check out his last victory over Grigory Belyaev. It was honestly kind of horrific. He knocked him out viciously, gave a follow-up shot on the ground, and afterwards his opponent woke up screaming in panic, and it was just very uncomfortable.
I've never seen that in my life, actually.
And his past fight, he faced Jose El Silva, was a 16-5 record. I mean, more than 5 times the experience. Ended up losing by doctor stops due to a cut, but did really well in that fight. And how about the Spaniard who was broken through big time here in Fight Club Rush? Enrique Hecher Sosa, undefeated as a pro at 3-0 and has an amateur record of 28-4-2. How about those credentials? Well, how about some more? 3-time Spanish amateur champion, African amateur champion, a bronze medal in the 2018 IMF World Championships, and I'm sure plenty of other credentials as well.
I mean, he's really taken this whole thing to heart, you know, with being the best in your village. Famous man once said, be the best one in your village and then move out. 3-time Spanish champion, came in here at FCR, flying knee KO over Johnny Tuma. Wow, that's a very nice shirt as well with the details on them.
Advertising the fight, I dig it.
Very nice. A lot of sponsors. And from we've heard, there's a lot of people watching in Spain, so shout out to Spain right now.
Yeah.
As your guy is walking in. This as well is the #1 contender fight for our bantamweight champion, Felipe Lima.
It is. So, I mean, there's a lot on the line here. Sosa, he does so much well. I mean, I think he's a great counter striker. He really showed that in his pro debut. But he's also got, like, all that in a bag of tricks. I mean, he knocked out Swedish MMA champion Johnny Tuma, an FCR staple, in the first round with a flying knee. So, and he's also got a fantastic right hook, whereas Minasian has a fantastic left hook. So, yeah, this should be great. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape here. Spain versus Ukraine. These guys are very evenly matched. Just look at these stats, 26-27, 2-centimeter difference in height. 3-0 versus 4-1. I can't wait. Bantamweight title shot hangs in the balance. Let's hand it over to Slick Ricky Wright.
Live from Västerås, Sweden, exclusive on UFC Fight Pass. Fight Club Rush presents 3 5-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first in the blue corner, his record 4 wins and 1 defeat. Weighing in at 61.4 kilograms from Odessa, Ukraine, Karlen Minasian. And his opponent in the red corner, undefeated at 3 wins. Weighing in at 61.4 kilograms, fighting out of Lanzarote, Spain, damas y caballeros, Enrique Hecher Sosa! Your referee in charge of the action, Anders Taxi Olsen.
veteran Anders Taxiolson in charge of his bantamweight battle. Title shot hangs in the balance. Both these guys very dynamic and explosive. I'd say that Minasian perhaps a little bit more of a cover-up and counter type of fighter. That's why that left hook really finds its mark so many times. And this was definitely one of the most intense stare-downs of the weigh-ins yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, there was some shouting and shoving in some of the other stare-downs, but this felt a little different.
Yeah.
This felt a little bit more mean-spirited.
Yeah, Sosa was really getting up in Minasian's face, and it was like, Karlen was like, get out of my face, man. Get out of my face. It was like, it felt like it was boiling a little bit. And this, I mean, this is one.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, left hook!
Minasian drops him!
Oh! Wow!
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
Wow! Karlen Minasian with the first round knockout! It was that left hook! I told you about that left hook!
Like you said.
Left hook Larry delivers. Oh my goodness!
And he also landed a foot on Rakhmat Stromanis' significant strike on Rakhmat's head as well.
Wow. What a welcome to Fight Club Rush, Karlen Minasian. Goodness gracious. Well, I mean, I think knockout of the night might have been sealed there as well.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that.
Just a couple of seconds in.
Oh, it was a right.
Oh, the right hook.
A right
to the
hook.
left. And then the left.
Yeah, and then the left did the final. Yeah, wow.
I want to see that again.
Right,
Oh,
then,
wow.
Yeah. Oof.
Wow.
What a flurry.
So much power. Vicious ground and pound.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Anders Olsen calls stop the contest at 44 seconds of round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Karlen Minasian.
All right, I'm here for winner Karlen Minasian. Welcome to Fight Club Rush. How do you feel after a fantastic performance like that?
Thank you so much. I want to say thank you for my Armenian gym, Lionheart. Thank you so much, Orebro Fighting Gym. Thank you, Coach Patrick, Bulat, Rahmat. Thank you so much. Mamjan Bajan, Sachtanagat Zezikyankere, Saglavkiani.
All right, well, he came in putting on a lot of pressure, but we were saying in the pre-fight walk-ins, you're a great counter-striker. Were you expecting him to come so aggressively as he did?
Yes, I know. I have very hard punches. I know it. And that's all. Thank you so much, FCR. Thank you, Zlatko. Who is next? Who is my next opponent?
Well, I think a bantamweight title shot might have been secured via this position or via this victory. It might not be official, but I think he might have earned a shot at reigning Fight Club Rush champion Felipe Lima. Do you have a message for the champion?
Yes, of course. I needed belt soon. I needed money fighting and belt too. Thank you so much, FCR. Thank you, Zlatko.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big thank you to your winner via knockout, Karlen Minasian!
Yeah, Felipe Lima really waiting in the wings here, walking around.
Yeah, and I mean, knowing the fighter that Felipe Lima is, I'm sure this is a style that excites him. You know, a vicious counter striker like that who will welcome the pressure. I mean, oh my goodness, what a vicious knock. I told you about his previous vicious knockout against Grigorio Belyaev. I mean, this was kind of similar, really.
Yep. For sure, really made a statement.
Yeah, definitely.
5-1 now at 25.
That's a pretty solid record. And I mean, we didn't really get into it that much, but I mean, he has fought other good competition as well.
We'll save that for the title fight.
Yeah, exactly. I think it might take a little time to get the fighters in position here for a co-main event, but yeah, my goodness, what a... Whew. You kind of got to catch your breath after that.